Hey guys, Onyx 007 here. Oh, my hand is really tired. Just got out of the gym and ended up walking all the way over here. And it rained last night, as you guys can see. And I usually don't like walking out in the rain because the trail gets puddles of water, and I don't have my waterproof boots. So I usually go like on top where there's a lot of vegetation. But I'm really kind of careful on that because you know, snakes. And if you guys know about me, it's not that I'm afraid of snakes, it's just that you're out in the wilderness, nobody knows where you are. You get one bite of a snake and you're pretty much done. So that's why I'm kind of skeptical about the snakes. But anyways, one of the reasons why I did want to come and shoot my bow is because on the weekend I went to go buy some arrows. I went to the same shop. It's a small local mom and pop shop, and they have like a gun store, and then the upstairs is a bow shooting range, and then they got like fishing, a bunch of fishing stuff. And I was surprised they actually do carry some tactical gear. They carry 511 stuff, true spec. Hi. What's he doing? What are you doing? Anyways, so the first time I went, talked to this guy, and he's like, go ahead and bring your bow the next time you're in town. And I was like, okay. So I went in, same guy, I brought my bow. He was kind of a little shocked about the bow, because he'd never seen one before. So I strung it and took me to this place. He had a really long arrow with no fletchings on the end, but it had inch marks, so I pulled it back. He took it out back, and he, I guess, pulled the string to the number of inches I pulled it. And he comes back and tells me I was pulling 51 pounds out of a 60-pound arrow, or bow, sorry. And I was like, okay, that's not bad. So then I told him, okay, well, last time I bought these arrows, and it's like, well, with what I'm showing, with what I've seen, go ahead and get these arrows. And he ended up cutting them smaller than the first set of arrows, and I'll show you guys here in a second. I ended up buying the same amount of tips. I think it was like, what do you want? I think it was like 12 for like $6. They're 125 grain, and I have the box, so I'll show you guys that too. What else? That's pretty much about it. The arrows ended up costing $8.99 each arrow. Excuse me. And it's humid, really humid. Anyways, what else? I bought 8 arrows. The first ones that I bought, I ended up buying 6 of them, and they're starting to break, mainly because the first place I was shooting way back there, back in the trail, and there was a lot of rocks, so I ended up hitting a couple of rocks, and nothing happened to them. But the more, you know, you shoot it, and the more hard targets you hit, and there's some rocks over here, so I ended up hitting those too. So it started kind of on the back, started breaking apart, and I'll show you guys that too. So right now I kind of have it set up on a hill, a styrofoam cup that I like to shoot, and there's no rocks behind it, it's just vegetation and a bunch of dirt. So that way these new arrows will last me a little bit longer. So I'll pause it here, and then I'll go down there and show you guys what I have. I don't know if you guys see this, but there's a tent. There's an inflatable bed, a towel, and a pillow inside. There's a water container right there. There's some, I don't know if that's a sleeping bag or what it is. And I don't see nobody. There's a little grill right there. And I've been calling out saying hello and nobody answers. So hopefully there's nobody around. We'll see. Like I said a while back, I did see a guy back there. There's the trail that goes all the way back there and then turns all the way in there. There's just a bunch of piles of water from where the rain collects and a bunch of mosquitoes. So hopefully nobody shows up. I don't want to scare them. I don't want to scare me either way. I got a dog that likes to bite rocks, so I'm not afraid. At this point, I really wish I had my Glock 22, which I'm trying to save for. Hopefully nobody comes back. So I'll go ahead and unpack and show you what I have. Alright guys, so you guys can see these are the points that I bought last time. So I bought them again because I ended up using some of these on the bows, on the arrows that I bought from the pawn shop. So I ran out of those, so I had to buy more for these new ones. So they're 125 grain, 5/16, made in the USA. Designed for archery future. I don't know if you guys can see that. That would be the back of it. And these are the arrows. When I go back, I'll show you guys the ones. So the yellow one is the one that I bought before. The white one is that I just bought Saturday. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Alright. So from there to there, you guys can see the difference. So the ones I bought Saturday are a little bit more short. And also, I'll show you guys the difference. The top is the yellow, the bottom one is the white one. The one I bought is a 35-55. The one I bought the first time was a 55-75. And mainly what that is, hopefully you guys can hear me, I know there's a lot of wind, is he told me to go ahead and go with a 35-55, the bottom one, because it has more flexing. So we'll see how that goes. Let me put the tips and get my bow set up and shoot that apple juice container I just found over here. It was empty, so hopefully somebody does come back. They don't get pissed at me, because it was empty. Okay, and besides, I got a German. I got a big ass German. Hey guys, one of the things that kind of bugged me about this was that I always kept coming back to my backpack every time I shot an arrow. So what I found is I can take this and that carabiner and make I don't know, I think I can put it around my waist, around my belt loop, and then put on my arrows. So let me show you guys that. Alright guys, so if you guys remember from my intro video how I showed you, well, I don't think I did. Did I? I'll have to look back. But anyways, that right there is from my Cabela's Outback Lodge tent. That holds the center pole, which is collapsible. It's got a little string inside of it, and then it folds, so that fits in there. And usually what I do is I'll put the arrows in there, and then I'll put them inside like upside down. That way there doesn't look like there's arrows, because I have to walk through a park, and then I go shoot on the weekend sometimes, and there's little league baseball games going on, and I don't want to see people saying, oh, look at that guy that got, you know, he's got a whole bunch of arrows. So that's kind of a discreet thing. If you guys can see, trying to focus, that has a crack. That has a crack. So what happens is after you shoot it a couple of times, stupid dog, if there's a crack on the end, what happens is once you shoot it, the little orange thing, the tab, will actually end up going somewhere else. Other than that, that's the only place that has cracks in them. The front of them, like the tip, the very front, sorry about that, they're okay. These are the 125 grains. They were black at one point, but now they're worn out. The tips it's all dull off from shooting and hitting rocks and trees and whatnot. So I want to show you guys that. And also what I do is Give me a second. Just like that. That way I don't have to come back to my backpack all the time, because I kind of like to practice from about 12-15 yards away from that. So let me set up the camera so you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the new arrows. There's 8 of them. So one of the things I did notice significantly, let me back that up, was that the newer arrows have more of a swirl and a little bit more of a flex, which is kind of what you want. I did hit it once. Hopefully I can see where it went through. Okay, so I guess it scorched it. This is where it hit. I did hit it once, so it does have more of a swirl and more of a flex. And then I did shoot one of the yellow ones, and it went up there somewhere. And with those, it's more of a straight shot. And I do notice that the yellow ones kind of go like this a little bit, kind of go sideways. There's no swirl, there's no fletching. So I don't know, I kind of like those. So let me go ahead and set up the camera again and show you guys the white ones. So there should be 8 of these. Hey guys, so I didn't get to shoot the bow that many times today. Shot it twice. What happened was I lost 2 arrows. Yep. And then I was like, okay, I'll go and shoot it again. And then I lost 1 arrow. Then I got pissed. And I'm like, okay, gotta find these sons of bitches. So I found 2. They were in the dirt. The dirt where I go shoot. Onyx, get out of the mud. Come here, get over there. Get out of there. Keeps walking in the mud. Anyways, the dirt is really soft where I go shoot it at, and so they go underneath. And sometimes the stick or the arrow will kind of stick out a little bit, but it blends so well to the dirt that it's hard to see. And on top of that, it goes right underneath a whole bunch of weeds and stuff, so you cannot tell where the arrow is because the the feathers get covered by all the weed, so it's kind of hard to find them. So I found 2. I still couldn't find the other one. I mean, I spent at least 20 minutes looking for it. I was like, you know what, I'm getting tired. This is pissing me off. I'm just gonna go home. So that's what I did. Yeah, I probably shot it twice. Second time you guys didn't see it. I'll see if I can find it next time, and then I'll shoot more videos of me practicing with the bow. So right now, I'm just gonna go back home, get ready for work, eat something, take a shower, because as soon as I came from the gym, I just put on some pants. I still got the shirt and the sweater I wore this morning, all sweaty, so I can take Onyx out. So that's it. Thanks for watching.